Hello everybody, this is Trader Joe, and this video is part of a series that is covering Anarchy Online's new global market interface, aka the GMI, and being released in June 2012. In this video we're going to cover managing your GMI account. And basically that's going to cover the GMI concept as well as market account deposits and market account withdrawals. So let's just start out. I'm standing here next to a market terminal, as you can see. I'm going to go ahead and just to get things started, right click on this market search terminal. And here we go. So we've got it open. And here's the GMI. And let me just start off with the concept of what this is. Think of the GMI as your Anarchy Online bank account, to speak. So any transaction that you do requires you to think of it like a bank account. You know, if you're spending money, you need to deposit money into the account, and then you're able to withdraw money. And then similarly with a bank, you have a safety deposit box where you can put, items or cash or whatever it is that you choose to put in there, documents. Same concept here. You have to actually deposit your items into the GMI. So once you've done that, you deposit money or items, then you're able to work with that money and items in terms of doing transactions with the GMI. So once you have that concept, that the credit balance, for instance on this character that I created, I've got 20 million credits. That has absolutely nothing to do with, as you can see here, my account balance is 0 credits with the GMI. So anything that I want to do with the GMI means that the money needs to be in the GMI. Doesn't matter if I have it sitting on my character, it has to be in the GMI. So that being said, how do you get started? The first thing you want to do is deposit money and items into the GMI, depending on what you want to do. But assuming that you want to, sell some items or even buy some items, you're going to have to put money in. And the reason why being, and you'll find out a little bit more about this in the next two videos, is that there is a fee to actually create a sell order or a buy order, and then there's a tax that's charged when something's actually sold. So we need to have money in the GMI to get started. So to do that, you want to start off by clicking on the deposit button, and that's going to open up this deposit to market. Oops. Of course, I've hidden it. It's going to open up this deposit to market window, and I'm going to go ahead and deposit my, I see, I've got 20 mil. I'm going to deposit 15 mil of that. Now, not to be, not to look this over, you also, or overlook this, you can also add an item at the same time that you put credits in. So in this case, I've got an FRN, a finely refined NOTAM, in my inventory. I'm going to deposit that at the exact same time. And you click on send, and then boom, the box is there and it's ready for you to put another item in. So for the sake of what we're doing, I'm going to go ahead and deposit my QL200 NCU because I want to sell those later. And let's see what else we got around here. I don't know. Sell some blood plasma. Why not? Oh, important note: item must be sent to the market. Must be in your main inventory, so you can't take something straight from a backpack and put it into the deposit to market area. So I'm going to go ahead and move this into my inventory first, and then throw it in there. I'm going to sell some blood plasma and some omnifiers, I guess, to some omnis, since they can see my clan tune stuff now. Okay, and we'll just leave it at that for now. So I've deposited items to the market. And what you can see here, if you go over to your log, because there's actually 5 tabs here at the top: inventory, my orders, log, search, and deliveries. What you'll see are all of the items. So the credit transfer here, the 15 mil, that's right there. You'll see the Omnifiers are listed there, the 64 NCU memory. Now I'm going to be honest with you and say I have no idea what order this puts it in, because clearly this is not the order you just watched me. This is not the order in which I transferred items, to my market account, but this is the order that they're paying the log for some reason. Who knows why? So you can see in the log the items that are incoming. So I'm going to go back to my inventory, and we start to see that there are some items out here. So look, now my account balance is 15 million credits. You can see I've got 64 NCU memory, I've got 2 blood plasma, 3 Omnifiers, and finally refined NOTAM and a partridge in a pear tree. Just kidding. So all of my items have been placed in my market inventory. There is a home button here that you can always use to do a refresh of this if you need to at any time. So now that these items are here, I'm able to work with them. So that's how you go about depositing items. It's actually pretty simple. It's pretty quick. You saw it, in the amount of time it took me to put the items in, to go over to the log to show you the items, and then to come back, the items had appeared in my market inventory. So pretty cool and pretty easy. And similarly, withdrawing items is just as easy. So say for instance, I've got 15 million credits to withdraw, here, and I want to withdraw some money because I need to go buy some of those expensive heel stems. So I'm going to withdraw a little bit of money. Just for the sake of purposes here, I'm going to withdraw 5 mil. So I click on the withdraw button. It opens up this window. How much money do you want to withdraw? I type in my 5 mil. I click on withdraw. It tells me here that at 1924 I withdrew 5 million credits. It's on my log. And then if you look in deliveries, you can see now under pending deliveries, there is 5 million credits that is supposed to be outgoing. Now there is a delay. Withdrawals and oftentimes, any sales or anything, they're not necessarily instant. If you look at the bottom of the delivery service, it does give you the reasoning why, because OmniTrade apparently decided that they need to screen and verify everything that comes through, and because of that, it does take time for them to get everything sent out to you. So in the interim, I can see it's here. Once it's cleared their vigorous screening process, then I'll be getting a mail message saying, hey, you've got mail, 5 million credits. Now one thing to keep in mind when you withdraw items from your market, and this is really important, is that those mail messages are only going to last for 2 days. So don't withdraw something and then go log off, because if you're like most of us, you got a zillion tunes, you will have forgotten, and then next thing you know, a week has passed and you realize that you never went to the mailbox to go get that item. So do not withdraw something and then walk away. If you withdraw, make sure that you're ready to wait for the mail to come into you. Otherwise, you run the risk of losing your item. So that's it. So I mean, for the most part, that's the long and short of it. I'm not gonna hold off on waiting until this mail actually reaches me, because it looks like it's gonna take a little bit of time. It does take a couple minutes, but that's pretty much the long and short of how you manage your account. That's how you deposit and how you withdraw. And I will see you guys in the next video.